Hello, we are the group MindPlay. I'm Christopher. Our team consists of Ali, Hayden, Susie, and Josh.
Before I get started with my story, I'd like to ask you guys, have any of you ever had a loved one or a parent or grandparent that suffered with dementia or memory loss? So, my grandma, I was visiting her in Texas in her townhouse, and I went to go wake her up for breakfast, and she did not recognize me at all, or where she was. And when my mom came to try to kind of like calm things down, she didn't recognize my mom either. It was a very, very stressful situation, very tough situation for us. And I know that we're not alone. And about 14% of adults over the age of 55 suffer from some type of dementia or memory loss, and about 20% of adults over the age of 55 have some type of mental illness that affects their ability to function, whether that be like depression or anxiety or dementia and memory loss. A lot of the solutions to this involves lots of expensive surgery, injecting needles, taking expensive drugs. That's where MindPlay comes in.
Okay, so during Ali's grandma's state of dementia and mental health issues, his family didn't know how to really help her out. So, according to Progress Lifeline, brain puzzles help reinforce brain cells in the brain. They help improve short-term memory, and they also help release dopamine. So our company, MindPlay, is a subscription service that creates customizable brain puzzles and delivers them to your doorstep to adults around the age of 65. This is just our step line. They will take an online survey on our website, and they'll get their interests, their hobbies, and how much they want to spend with us, and then we'll deliver it to their doorstep, and it'll soon be in the hands of our customers. And then just one example, we just had Susie's grandpa take the survey, and he was interested in football, fishing, and also the Packers, so we created crossword puzzles, multiple choice questions, and also word searches for his interests.
So we plan to target adults over the age of 65 as well as their kids or any loved one who might be interested in buying the product for them. And then according to aplaceformom.com, 72,500 people live in retirement homes in Illinois. And MindPlay is in the geriatric care services industry, which is a $31 billion industry. Having this information, we got our serviceable addressable market, which is $17,400,000. We got this information by dividing our total addressable market by the amount of retirement home residents in Illinois. So one of our direct competitors is Memory Lane Games. They create activities for your loved one with all the things like old-fashioned, something that they might remember from their childhood to get their neurons functioning and firing, and for them to remember. But this is an app, so those older generations will run into problems with this as they're not well traversed as with technology as we are. And the same thing kind of goes with Lumosity. This is another app-based mind puzzle activity for your loved one. But after looking, the reviews said that they often quit the app or just plain deleted it because they were finding that the puzzles were too hard for them. This is where we come in. The puzzles are adapted to the individual skills, so the puzzles will change depending on the individual skill level.
Okay, so we're going to be marketing to two different groups. We're going to be marketing to people over the age of 65 and to their kids or grandkids. We're going to be using two different marketing strategies. We're going to be using posters in retirement homes. These will be directed towards the people over the age of 65, and this is beneficial to us and them because people over the age of 65 don't usually use technology on a daily basis, and posters will appeal to them better. Our second marketing strategy is emails. We're going to be using Amazon SES to send out 200 emails at once for only $15. This is going to be directed towards people over the age of 65, as well as their kids or grandkids who can buy this product for their parents or grandparents as a present. We're going to be using two different pricing models. Our first pricing plan is a subscription plan. Our second pricing plan is a one-time purchase plan. Our subscription plan is a $20 per month subscription that is $240 for a year. Our one-time purchase plan is $25 for a one-time purchase of the booklet, and it's more expensive because we want to encourage customers to buy our subscription plan so then we can make more money in the long run. One unit of our booklet includes 10 double-sided pages, 2 puzzles per page, and 40 puzzles total. We're going to be selling this product off of our website, which will have the survey where they can personalize their brain puzzles. And this is a direct channel that's very important to us because we can control the price and the customer experience. The cost per unit to make this booklet of brain puzzles is $2.51, and this includes paper, ink, seals, staples, envelopes, and letter stamps for delivery. Our per unit gross revenue is $17.49. We got this number by subtracting $2.51 the cost to make it from the $20 price that we're selling it at. Our gross profit margin percentage is 87.5% for the subscription plan. This means we make 87.5 cents on the dollar. And for the one-time purchase plan, our gross profit margin percentage is 90%, which means we make 90 cents on the dollar. For year one, we're projected to sell 176 units, and if we're selling it for $20 or $25, we're going to be making $12,833 in gross profit. And we had to account for seasonality of this product. Whenever grandparents are seeing their loved ones, our sales will increase because loved ones will buy this product for their parents or grandparents. And these months would be like spring break, winter break, summer break, or Thanksgiving.
So here at MindPlay, we believe on doing things I know, which is why we're the Conjure MVP, and through this we'll be testing our features, channels, and our pricing. So to start off, to test our features, we're planning on giving out 5 free booklets to individuals, and then after they have them for a week, we could interview them to get their feedback on it, and we'd like to have this implemented by February 29th. So with our interviews, we're going to be gaining qualitative information, such as their feedback on our features to see if they would like us to change anything, and if our features match our customers' needs. And then also quantitative info, after they give us the feedback on it, if they liked it, we're going to check our pricing to see if they're willing to pay that price of $20 a month, and then if not, what they are willing to pay for it. And then to test our channels, we will be testing face-to-face meetings and also retirement homes. So once we know that our features match our customers' needs and that our product is good, we're going to go to have face-to-face meetings and go to retirement homes and see if these channels are what work for us. And we would like to have this done by the end of March, because if these aren't our channels and we have to change it around, we want to be able to do so. And then for our materials, it costs $2.51 per booklet, and we're planning on giving out 20 free copies total to make sure that our features are good. So our total cost would be $50.20 for the materials. And then since we would be delivering these, we have to calculate a gas cost, so it's 35 cents per mile. And we're planning on traveling roughly 16.6 miles per trip for 3 trips a week for 4 weeks long. So our total miles traveled will be 20 miles. So our gas cost would be 70. So then our total testing cost of our materials plus our gas is $120.20.
Okay, so start your journey today with MindPlay. Thank you.
So these are all hard copies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's tailored via the survey that goes out
Yes.
to their interests,
Yeah,
very
their
specific
characteristics,
interests.
lifestyle.
And then you're using, what, AI in the background to develop those?
Yes, we're using ChatGPT and this website called ohmydots.com.
Oh my gosh, dot.
Oh my dots.
Oh my dot.
Oh yeah, oh my dots.
Oh my dots.
I thought that your concept is really intriguing for not only because it's paper for older people, arguably, but also to capture that information that's going to be needed to them, because at least in my experience, people who are suffering from cognitive decline, it's the more recent memories that go. So to the extent that you can put something in that maybe is a trip that they had a long time ago, keep interest is, I think, a really interesting selling point. The question I have for your MVP, though, is I kind of lost how you're going to test that out, because it seemed like, and correct me if I just misheard, you're going to be kind of putting these puzzles together, or pamphlets, and then delivering them and get feedback. But how are you going to get that customer to individualize it too? Because it seems like you should be getting that customer first, so you can test your theory of that individualization and whether the value's there for that.
Yeah, so each of us already have like one of the one of the people we want to give the free copy to. Right now they're completing the survey for us, and then we're going to gain that information and then go get it. So we already have like who we're giving it to.
And how do you get those people?
from just like interviews, like we went to like retirement homes a lot, and then just like at the retirement home, we asked them like, oh, would you be willing to test it out? And then they said yes. So
And how many people do you have?
right now we have five to start off.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. I think your price is really high. $20 a month for paper is not going to go over too well with the senior community or their kids. I don't know if you guys are familiar with KiwiCo or Panda Crate. It's a STEM subscription. I have it for my kids. They send a box a month. It has 3 activities with physically, building STEM engineering projects with real wood. It's got a booklet in there. It's got another printed thing. It's $16, right? So just doing a comparison there. You have margin here and I think at the beginning you should be low, especially because your product is going to evolve over time and get better and better. But I think your COGS are a little bit high too. Like I think you can get the print down very low. At the beginning you won't because your volume is going to be high, but when you're presenting your model and your numbers, I think $20 is going to be a little bit higher. I have a friend who owns a printer too, so if you guys need help with any of this, it's local as well. So.
Like you say, you've got the margin to play with that.
Yeah.
That's all right for an initial thing, but to adjust, I think it's fine. I wish you brought a sample, so I could see it, because I have like, where's the, like, how does it actually, like, where's the is the solution there too? Like if they need their answers, like they get really frustrated?
Yeah, we're gonna have an answer key on the back.
Okay, in the back, is it like upside down or really? I just, like, I would love to see a sample.
Just printed really small.
Really small.
4-point font.
I first off, sorry, I jumped right into there. I really like this. I like the fact that, again, a lot of companies, it's a thin veneer over, prompt engineering for ChatGPT. I'm all for it. It's great. It's something like that. The fact that it's customized for each individual is really cool. Is there, thinking about a feedback loop though, is there a way, like when you get a booklet, was it too hard? Was it too easy? Can I tailor it again? Can you persist that so it feels very personalized over time? Is that something that you're thinking about?
Yeah, we do have on the back, we're also gonna have like questionnaire for them to fill out when they're done with the puzzles. And we were also thinking about including like a stopwatch or something so they can time themselves and we can even see like, were they able to complete the puzzle pretty fast or were they stuck on this puzzle for like 2 hours?
Yeah.
So
And how do you get that information?
they're gonna write it down in the questionnaire and we're gonna collect it. We're gonna collect back the
Submit prepaid postcards, right? So then think about it, you're going analog to them, make it easy for them. Unless you want to put a phone number on there, and that opens up a whole other can of worms. We could have like a prepaid postcard, just says fill this out, and that's how you get your feedback. The other thing for a revenue stream is you could have, there's a ton of businesses that want to market to geriatric industry, right? Like my HelloFresh comes with all this stuff all the time. It's like inside them. I'm just like, where's my food? But they're opening this up and you can make money from people who want to advertise to them. It's another way to get money and bring your cost to the end user down. Could even be free, like to them. And you're just making money off advertising. Old school advertising, getting those.
I totally applaud that you guys went after a problem that needs multiple solutions, and I love that this concept is a for good, whether it's for profit or not, but it is a for good purpose. Some things to consider that we've learned from teams who've gone after the elder market. Sometimes the digital ways to communicate and to deliver a product kind of fell flat, because this isn't the age group that are digital natives. So consider that as you explore. And perhaps as you enter these different retirement homes, consider who the buyer user is. Because families aren't in retirement homes that often. And I visit 2 of them weekly. I don't see family members there, not on that frequent of a basis. Consider the activities director who's employed by the retirement home and is there 6 days a week for at least 8 hours per day, might they be a customer so that they offer some more things that improve the quality of life of the residents? Might they have a vested interest in what you're offering? But good luck.
And just, not to dissuade you from this, but another market I'm thinking of is if I went on a road trip with my family and we're looking to have the kids engaged in something other than looking at a tablet or a screen, this might be something that parents would be interested in for their kids as well.
Yeah, that adjacent market's interesting because the crossword puzzle market is gigantic. I mean, people have no idea how big it is. And you're like right up against it in a way on paper. I just keep thinking, man, this is a SaaS product, and if there's a way to do it digitally, your distributions would be great. You'd be selling subscriptions. It'd be easy for the one time and the 12 months. You just sell, hey, listen, you get 1 month access, and then you do 3 months, and then you get 12 months access. I'm also going to say that 5 demos is a really small sample set. I mean, sample sets, when you're trying to test something out, should be between 50 and 100 people. Now, that may not fly here, so you got to do the best you can, but you stretch that thing past 5. And you probably heard me say it, they can't be 5 people, you know.
Can I build on Carl's idea tactically, since I spent a lot of time at elder cares lately? Every one of them, either daily or for sure on Thursday, Fridays, have got happy hour. And that is the most
It's a big deal.
well-attended in the nursing, or not nursing home, but somewhat active senior living communities. And they're generally between 3:30 and 4:30, because then they go right into dinner. But you will easily have 25 plus people right there, where you can get a lot of feedback efficiently.
Yeah, the one I went to, Margarita, with my father, it was sold out. They were, everyone who was going to that thing, and so part of your MVP could be, hey, we're going to present one of these puzzles. We're doing it with you live. It's like bingo with the
Yeah.
puzzle. We're doing it with you live. Trust me, they're all coming. You say, hey, you want to know more information?
Yeah?
You need to know more about MyPlay.
Yeah, think about the packet, the branding and the advertising on the packet itself. So if someone leaves one somewhere and someone else picks it up, they'll be able to get to your website to like, hey, this looks really interesting. So think about, and then you can just leave free copies around too.
Right.
So guys, team, what do you need? What's your number that you're looking for support on? 120. Yeah, there's no room for a Polar Pop on that budget. That was well done. Seriously, nailed the numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine. Big font.
do it.
Yeah, big font.
Big font.
Big font.
Do it.
Don't get thin
Yeah.
stuff.
16 to 20.
And at hospitals, the test that he used for young people who are often the graphic designers, look at it through a soda bottle. And if you can't read it, neither can a senior.
I really liked your presentation, and I think if you can get it free to the end user, that's the way to go.
I just wanted to add, I think if you're customizing it per the end user, it's going to be about emotion and feeling. So if you can customize that front page or put other pictures in on the other pages, maybe it's family members, maybe it's other things that kind of, wow, okay, I love this, because then you're going to draw in that emotion for them to want to keep doing it if they're getting something. Family is tied in as well.
Just one tiny thing I saw on your website, like you actually focused on like a jigsaw puzzle, and you're not doing jigsaw puzzles like that. You like that was part of it. It's like, oh, are they puzzles? No, they're not puzzles. But I know what you're trying to do, but don't be misleading.
And if there's some unique game that people haven't seen before, like Sudoku and crossword puzzles have been like, almost passe. I don't know if there, but if there's something new, I don't know if there is, but that'd be cool to show in your MVP, like something that gets people excited because it's not something they've been doing for years,
I agree. Who's sending out the demos? Okay, great. I'm going to suggest they round this up to 150. Send me a demo. My kids think I have dementia. but I want to. I think you're focused on more advanced age folks. But there's so many adjacent markets to this, like accident victims, people that are recovering from long-term coma. I mean, we're getting a little dark, but they need these types of tools. So that just broadens up your network, your channels. I'm easy to find. I'm not Deion Sanders, but I am easy to find. So find me and let me be one of your samples. And I would round that up to 150.
Good luck.
Good. 150. All right, thank you guys.